Man, there's people who obviously don't need this, but who still are asking for support, like support my Patreon, and maybe they believe that because they're criticizing the bad people, that YouTube is demonetizing a lot of their videos, so they think they have to compensate. But aside from having ads that come up on your monetized channels, that if I asked you, do you support this product, you would say no, but you say I can't control that. Yeah, you can. You just don't want to. You want to be controlled. And but also, like, you don't even know sometimes that even if it's a product that you are okay with or consume, or would fall under a neutral category of what you'd support or not support, do you know that it often comes on when you're sharing an emotion and you're becoming emotional in your face, then boom, one of these ads comes up, which is totally dehumanizing. And often the ad just has a tone to your regular listeners to be like totally like disconnected from who you are and also the emotion you were sharing. For me, that's incredibly inhumane. And I know you criticize more worse inhumane behaviors, let's say from Israel's elites, but still, like the human standards are not there. And the national rational, is that what it is? Like I'm proud of the things you're doing, and you're getting braver, and you're going through some interesting ups and downs of when to use bad language that you can't stop yourself from using, or to actually be, I'm just distracted by what the vehicle's doing out there. I thought he was going to walk a dog, but he's not. And I'm going to continue. I'm not going to cut this video for a few seconds just for your attention span. So, yeah, you're asking $7 a month, which is not a lot, and you've got people who just will say, how dare you tell me it's ridiculous for me? This guy does a lot of work, and he does. Your videos are, well researched, and you keep them at a regular length, and you try to stop yourself from having it be too long when, you are in a more emotional state. But the thing is I have a Patreon channel too. And I asked for $3 a month, and I didn't get one. And I'm not criticizing you because of this. But, I did one, maybe two videos where I mention I have the channel. I don't say please, it helps the algorithm, subscribe, notify, like, or support me so I can do, and people say, what? So you can what? Spend money on what? Well, somebody's selling a used microphone for podcasts. And I can't really, it's pretty cheap. I mean, it'd be more the fuel to meet that person to buy it. But the thing is I'm winding down my channel. I'm winding down, and I didn't get one Patreon supporter. Now, when YouTube attacks me unfairly, like they did, and I posted a video today, although it might have been their algorithms, but also, like, if people are feeling attacked by, let's say, a totally factual criticism of Israel's elites, not everybody, just their elites, or the elites that are more in control than the ones who disapprove but are kind of doing it from the shadows. And then what you should do is not ask for more money from people, because money it does a lot of fighting, the concept of money. You should just do more videos on that subject. So for me, it's just about a movie that actually is journalists doing the right thing to expose priests, that did bad things, and how the church at high levels kind of hid it, and we're buying off settlements that were so little for what people suffered as victims, for example. Now, I just use a little bit of that, and the algorithms of YouTube. So I know that YouTube is not a supporter of, free speech like I do, and at the levels I do, and the sacrifices I do. Not asking for your money or your support. I don't even say press this button so I can feel good about myself. No, I don't do that. And there's another young lady, and I watched one of her videos today, and she's one of my new favorites I discovered a week or two ago. But she's also talking about the comments she reads, which would be in the tens of thousands, and how she feels close to them. Well, that's kind of, it's not going to help your mental illness, I got to say, that this is how, and she says she knows it's not like, getting therapy. Well, I think you'll be lazy about getting therapy from the right people doing the tough love with you if, it's easy for your brain to become an algorithm and scan out the ones that appear negative and just jump for thousands of the ones that make you feel loved. And then it gives your brain a confused feeling. It doesn't mean that you don't feel loved. I just mean is you're getting a disconnected sense of humanity as a way to make you feel good. You don't know these people, and when you have tens of thousands, unless somebody like watches your video right away and is one of the first video comments they write, and you're one of the first there right away because you're still online to read them, well, that could be actually one of your stalkers. So you might say, oh, I feel great about these regular comments, and I feel like I know you. And no, just you have a few people in your life. I don't, and the other guy, rational. You've got a few in your life, and I don't. And it's not money that, it's not that I don't have enough money to have people in my life. It's that I don't sell my humanity enough to have people in my life. And in fact, I don't at all, which is why I have nobody in my life.